Hello everyone, I'm Tom Stark and thank you so much for watching. I've been working on business cards lately and creating kind of a different image. My business is changing and so I wanted to be able to reflect that in creating a different card, different way of having people look at me. I've discovered that there are 8 key elements in creating your own business card. There are certain things that you want to make sure of when you write your own business card. So as we get started with this, please look below. You're going to find a subscribe button. So please click on the subscribe button, click on the notification button so you continue to get valuable content as I put it out. So I really would appreciate that. But what are the 8 key elements that you need for a good business card? And the first one is this. I will reverse engineer things as often as I can because usually I find that it makes it simpler when I get to the end. So point number 1, key number 1 is know where you're going to get your cards printed. I have spent time, I've wasted time creating a document, creating it on a certain platform, emailing it to Kinko's or Office Max, Office Depot, it doesn't matter, any of the large print companies out there, to discover that it doesn't convert over. The program I was using doesn't convert over to what they are using. So you end up wasting time and wasting paper, wasting money. And I don't want to do that. I don't want you to do that and make that same mistake. So know where you're going to get it printed. If it's locally, that's great. Understand what kind of format that they want so that you can deliver the product to them in the format that they're looking for. It makes it a lot simpler. If you're going to use something like Vistaprint or Canva.com, then they have formats too. And they're quick and easy well, I shouldn't say easy necessarily or quick, but once you learn them, you'll know them, and you can do that. But know where you want it printed and know where you're going to send it. The second point is know the finish, know the size, know the shape, know the kind of paper that you're going to use. I have seen where people use business cards that were basically the size of a postcard. And it was great. And in fact, I've gotten to be friends with one individual who does this. And yet what happens is you get a card that is an odd size, an odd shape. What do you do with it? It doesn't fit easily into a pocket. It doesn't fit into a shirt pocket. And so it's not the kind of thing that is easy to carry with you. It's easy to store. So you want to be able to distribute your material, your business card, so that people will remember it, they'll have a place to put it, and they'll know how to contact you back. In this one instance, I saw a number of people take the card, look at it, and really were impressed by the content of it. But by the end of the day, a lot of those cards were sitting on tabletops because people didn't have a place to store it. And so you want to be able to have that. You want to be able for people to carry it, take it with them. The third point is decide in advance what kind of information you want on the card. Decide in advance what kind of information you want on the card. It may seem like a simple thing, but a lot of times we'll try and play around with it. It's like, okay, I want this as a tagline. I want this as product testimonial, something that somebody said about a particular product. If you have all that stuff prepared and ready to go before you begin creating the document, creating your business card, then it just makes it that much quicker, that much easier. So a little preparation ahead of time on the information that you want on the card will save you time in the end. The fourth thing is just simply go ahead and design your card. I've played with different platforms. I know Avery has one. You can create business cards off of their templates. You can create it off of Vistaprint. I personally love Canva 2.0. And I wish they had an affiliate program. I love it that much that I would, I'd market or I'd represent it. But they don't. But I've gotten to know their program and their format. It's easy to insert images. It's easy to change and correct fonts. They have some wonderful templates. You just pop it into one of their template sizes. It's exactly what you want, exactly what you need for a good business card. You can edit the text. You can edit the text somewhere down the road. So as your business card needs change, then you're able to get in there and change the text. If you have a new website, if you have a different phone number, just small little things like that where you can create it. You have a file for it, and you can always change it. So that's one of the things I love about Canva. It's just very versatile for me that way. But design your card and know the platform that you're going to be using. The fifth thing is if you can create your own branded fonts, your own branded colors, you can create logos. You can hire someone to do it. You can hire Fiverr.com is a popular one. It's very inexpensive. Give them some basic information and they will create a nice logo for you, or they can even create a business card if they want. But you can create your own branded colors, your own branded fonts, your own branded message, your own branded logo, and it's one of the advantages in all this. And especially with a platform like Canva, you can go back and edit any of this stuff at any time if you so choose. But you can choose those things, have it available. The more sophisticated you get in your marketing, the more likely it's going to be that you want to have a branded color, branded fonts, things that are not easy to copy. Plus, with something like Canva, if I wanted to create a resume, or I wanted to create a proposal, or I wanted to create something else, once I have those branded colors, branded fonts, I can use the same material. I can use all that stuff and populate it into an ebook, or populate it into just whatever product you might need. So it's very a good thing to have in your back pocket. The sixth thing is know the focus of your card. Know the purpose of why you have that particular card. I have several businesses that I market. I have several things that I represent. If I am at a meeting and I have a lot of business owners there, I will be marketing more specifically to the business owners. And so I think their needs are going to be a little different than the needs for the health and wellness products that I might offer. So if I'm at a Veg Bash or a vegetarian event or a health and wellness fair, I have a different audience, a different market. So I want to be able to have the branded colors and the branded fonts, but at the same time, some of the information on the card is going to be a little different. And so I want to know the purpose of the card so that I can use it appropriately at the right event at the right time. Number 7 is keep it simple. It seems simple, right? It seems easy. And yet we always find ways to complicate things as much as possible. It's got to be readable. It's got to be clean. Have your best contact information on there. Many of us have multiple social media sites, and that's fine. But on my business card, I only focus on one because there's only so much information you can get on a business card. You're limited by size. So I try and redirect people to my Facebook business page wherever I can, because that's where I want people ultimately to go from a social media point of view. I have a website. I'm driving traffic to that website as well, so that'll be on the business card, and I have a phone number. Sometimes I'll use my personal cell phone number. Depends on the service or the occasion, the purpose for why I'm out. Sometimes I will use a Google number. That works just as well because it will still get your contact information out there. But whatever you do, keep it simple, make it readable. And as I mentioned, I think I mentioned earlier, leave space on the second side of the business card so that you can write notes. If someone gives you a business card and it has that space on it, great, you can write the note on the back of their business card. But if they don't, you can always write their name and the talking point that you want to come back to on the back of your business card, and then take it and store it so that when you go to reconnect with that person later, you'll be able to do it and you'll have the talking point recorded. I find that to be a very valuable thing, and I encourage you to do the same. And then the 8th point, the final thing, is this: have a system. It's surprising actually when you go to an event and you see people and this is what they're doing. They take a card, they give it to somebody, they take a card from somebody else, and then they'll put it in the same pocket that they just got their business card from. So I've seen where people have inadvertently given out somebody else's business card thinking they were giving out their own because they didn't have a clear system on where they were storing the information they were collecting and how they were distributing their own information. I'm right-handed, so I put my own personal cards in my right pocket of my slacks or my pants. If I had a sport coat on, they'd be in the right pocket of my sport coat. As I collect cards, they always go into my left pocket or a shirt pocket or something like that. But it's a different place and it has a different purpose to it. I don't want to lose information. And I can throw it away later if I find it's not useful or valuable, but have a system. So I'm going to cover those 8 points again real quickly. Know where your cards are going to be printed. Choose your paper, finish, stock, size, shape, and all that good stuff before Decide what information, this is number 3, decide what information you want on the card. 4 is go ahead and print the card. 5 is, you're going to be able to create a branded fonts, branded logo, branded color scheme. And so as you develop your style, create that along with it. 6 is know the purpose of your card. Why are you handing it out? Why are you giving it to people? Because every function may not be the same, and I don't believe that one card fits all in all circumstances. 7th thing is keep it simple. And I know it's easy to not do, but keep it simple. Make it readable. Have accurate contact information on there. Make sure that people have a way to get back in touch with you for those that choose to do it. And then the 8th point, have a system. Have it stored in one place, in your right pocket, for example. When you collect the card, put it in your left pocket. Or for a woman, if you have a purse, put it in your purse. Or some other kind of place where you know it's going to be safe and yet at the same time retrievable. So that when you connect with that person in the future, you know exactly where to find the card. You're not going to lose it. You're not going to give out misinformation. I hope you found value in these 8 tips here today. Again, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. I really would appreciate that. Click the notification button as well. Again, my name is Tom Stark, and I'm going to do a tutorial in a moment on how to use Canva to create your own business card and how easy it is and quick it is to do it, and then to change it, edit it if you need to do that in the future. Thank you very, very much, and I will see you again soon.